You know that feeling, right? Waking up in the dead of night, and there's just this profound sense of loneliness. It's a very specific, heavy kind of feeling. And in this explainer, we're going to dig into why that happens. So many of us have been there. You just jolt awake. It's not a loud noise that woke you, it's the silence. A silence that feels totally deafening. And right there with it is this deep, aching feeling that you are all alone in the world. You look around the room, everything's still. You might glance at your phone, but it's dark. There's no one to call, no notifications to check. And in that total quiet, that vacuum, the feeling just crashes down on you. It's more than just being awake, it feels like a physical weight. Okay, so if this sounds familiar, the most important thing to know is that you are not imagining it. And you are definitely not weak for feeling this way. This is a real, deeply human experience. And as it turns out, there's a pretty fascinating reason behind it. Yeah, this isn't random at all. There is a powerful psychological and, get this, biological reason that this specific time, somewhere between 3 and 5 a.m., can feel so incredibly raw and emotionally charged. So let's get into it. At this exact hour, there's this unique cocktail of things happening inside your brain that basically leaves your emotional self completely and utterly exposed. It's really a perfect storm when you think about it. First, your body temperature is literally at its lowest point of the day, which can directly affect your mood. Second, the parts of your brain that handle logic and keep your emotions in check, they're still mostly asleep. And third, you're just coming out of REM sleep, which is your most intense, vivid dream state. This quote really just nails it. Your consciousness kind of flicks on like a light switch, but all those systems you rely on to manage your feelings during the day, the ones that give you perspective, they haven't even booted up yet. And that's what happens. You're stuck in this weird limbo where you can feel everything with this incredible intensity, but you have none of your usual mental tools to actually process it. So every little worry, every sadness just feels absolutely monumental. But wait, it gets even more interesting. There's another layer to this whole thing, the powerful residue that our dreams can leave behind. See, it's not just about what you're waking up to, it's also about what you just woke up from. Psychologists actually have a name for this groggy, in-between feeling. It's called the hypnopompic state. Just think of it like a blurry, foggy bridge between dreamland and the real world, where the emotions from your dreams can literally spill over into your conscious mind. So, just imagine for a second. Maybe you were dreaming about someone you miss, or a time when you felt completely safe and connected. And then, bam! You wake up, and that feeling is just gone. In the stark silence of your bedroom, that sudden absence, that loss, registers as intense, painful loneliness. You know, all this leads to a pretty different way of looking at this experience. What if this nighttime vulnerability isn't some kind of glitch? What if it's actually your mind being its most honest, its most unfiltered self? During the day, we all wear our masks, right? We're busy, we're distracted, we're performing for everyone around us. But at 3 a.m., with all of our defenses down, the mask just comes right off. And what's left is the part of you that isn't pretending, the part that genuinely needs comfort. And this feeling can be so much more intense for people who are already carrying a heavy load. If you're emotionally exhausted, if you're grieving, or maybe you're just used to being the strong one for everybody else, this is your brain's one quiet moment to finally signal, hey, I'm really tired. So, what do we do with all this? Well, maybe the most powerful thing we can do is to shift our perspective, to stop seeing this 3 a.m. feeling as a problem we have to fix, and start seeing it as a message that just really needs to be heard. And this, right here, is the key takeaway. Waking up lonely does not mean you are broken or that you're failing. It just means you're human. It's a sign that your brain has finally dropped its guard and is telling you the honest truth about what it needs. Now, of course, if this is happening to you a lot and it's coming with other things like feeling down during the day, it could be a signal to reach out for support. And that is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're strong enough to recognize you've been carrying way too much for way too long all on your own. So, the next time you find yourself awake in those quiet hours, instead of fighting that feeling, maybe just try asking this question. In that moment of pure, unfiltered honesty, what is the quiet part of you really asking for? Is it rest? Is it comfort? Is it connection? Just listening.
that might just be the very first step toward feeling less alone.